Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here. Another episode, Coffee with Coach. Bringing some more mental vitamins on this awesome Sunday. Episode 90. 90 consecutive episodes. Pretty excited about that, man. Trying to stick to the routine, stick to the discipline, create a habit, and make it happen regardless of what day it is. Even if it's a Sunday, a day off Sunday, no days off. Trying to see how far I can go with that. Good morning, Miss Sarah, Miss Fernandez. How you doing? So again, doing my normal routine, walk the dog, listening to my podcast, cleaning the house, and just kind of straightening things up. And I caught this episode with Jocko again on. Again, it trips me out because these guys could be like my best friends, man. They do jiu-jitsu. They're very disciplined, and they like things a certain way in their routines. And like, man, it's good stuff. So I listen to it because I can relate to a lot of the stuff they say. So anyways, yesterday I was talking about appreciating the struggle after the fact. Like bad things happen, people do things to us, say things about us, whatever. And at the end game, you appreciate what happened. You know, you get better from it, and you learn from it, and you grow from it, and that whole thing. But today, what I was listening to was like discipline can be like kind of like overly done. Like, I'm a very disciplined person where like I like things a certain way. I like things in a certain order. You know, I got the same routine every morning. I drink the same shakes, eat the same foods, same workouts. Like, I mix the workouts up a little bit, but for the most part, it's the same thing. Anyways, all this stuff's the same way, right? So they're talking about like it can't always be that way. Like, you have to embrace the chaos, embrace the problems. Where they're talking about certain individuals, which I feel like they were talking to me basically, where like, you're so orderly with things. You got things so disciplined. You have your routine that when things kind of just get out of whack, it kind of throws you off and you can't handle it. I feel like I've gotten better with that over the years, but I am definitely like at this point in my life, like I like things simple, like very simple. Like, I'm trying to make things as simple as possible. So I want things done a certain way so that life can be easy for me, right? Like, I'm very disciplined. So like the whole thing, discipline equals freedom. It becomes, your life is easier because you got things in order. Things are in a certain way, and you know what to expect, so on and so forth. So anyways, but when things don't go your way, how do you handle that? Okay, I might have touched on this before, but today's podcast was just like, man, these guys are like talking to me. So like, I need to get better myself. Okay, like right now, like today, like understanding, like, which I do, I understand, like, man, that's life, right? Like, life's just gonna throw you a bunch of curveballs, but I need to handle those situations better, So like Jocko, he's talking about, he's telling the guy, he's like, well, I don't mind when things don't go as planned, He goes, because that's not the way life works, and he goes, that's not the way combat works. And again, I listen to him because he's been in combat, he's gone through the thing and stuff like that, and he's right, like, that's not the way life works. That's not the way combat works. And you have to be expecting bad things to happen and understanding that when they do, you need to embrace them. So he's like, I like the way he said it. He's like, I just don't mind it. And he goes, actually, I like it. He goes, it gives me another opportunity to just get better and learn from something else, Where for me, again, I just like, I have my routine. I like the things the way that I do them, because my life is so much simpler now than it was before, because I didn't have things in order or whatever. But it can get out of control where it's just too much. It's too much. So you have to be able to understand that storm is coming, and when it comes, embrace the storm. That's why I put the little tornado emoji on the post here, because that's just what it is. And I need to get better at that. Like, I understand, like, when I drive somewhere, like me, I hate being in a car. Like, I cannot stand traffic. I'm not, well, you think by now I'd get used to it, but I'm not. I'm from Michigan. I've been here since 2002, but traffic is like a big thing for me. Like, I expect to get in my car, go somewhere, and get there in the time that my phone says I'm going to get there. But it doesn't always work that way. There's traffic, some accident, or something happens, there's construction, whatever. I can't stand sitting in the car. That's why I like to fly. You know, like, I don't care if it's to Midland or San Antonio, man. I'd rather pay the money and fly there than actually drive there, because I don't want to get stuck on the road for 5, 6, 7 hours or whatever because of traffic or some accident. So, anyways, I got to embrace that better and get better at that with myself. That knowing, like, wherever I go, wherever I'm doing, something is around the corner waiting to throw a wrench in the plans. And when it does and when it happens, I need to handle that better. So like today and yesterday's episode, they kind of go together. Like understanding that things are going to happen. Okay, like today's a nice day. Things are seeming pretty smooth later, but I don't know what later on is going to happen. What's going to happen later on? And when something does happen, I need to do what he's talking about: detach, sit back for a second, assess the situation, and then attack it head on and go get after it. And then just make the best out of the situation, you know. So, like he's talking about, like, you know, he goes, you know, some people miss a workout and they trip. Like I'm guilty of that. Like if I miss a workout, man, it kind of throws my day off. Like I'll somehow try to squeeze it back in later on or whatever, but my routine is off, and I don't like that. Like I can't stand that. Like it really just throws my day off. And listening to this stuff, listening to what he's talking about, kind of just helps put things back in perspective. Like, all right, I need to chill out for a minute, man. I'm overdoing it with the discipline. I'm over, like, things are going to happen. I just need to somehow work it back into my schedule that day, or it just doesn't happen. And normally for me, it would ruin my day. If I miss my workout or my run or something like I was supposed to do, like the rest of my day is shot. Like it kind of just bums me out. Or like a jiu-jitsu practice. Like I'm supposed to train today, and I didn't train because of whatever. That is definitely good. Like I can probably handle a run, missing a workout maybe, but missing jiu-jitsu class and not getting my rolls in, ooh, that's not a good thing, man. But life happens, things happen, and I need to chill out, make the best out of the situation, and then keep it moving. And then later on, like yesterday's thing, appreciate whatever happened, learn from it, grow from it, get better from it, and then just keep it moving. So definitely guilty of like being so disciplined and having things my way in a routine to where things don't go that my way like I want them to. I kind of like unravel a little bit and let things kind of just get out of control, where I need to stop that and get better at that. So just figured I'd throw that out there today because I know that relates to me. If it relates to you, great, use it. If it doesn't, you know. But I just wanted to put that out there because it's really good stuff. No, it's definitely helping me. Again, every day, listening to the same thing, discipline, staying focused, putting things where they need to be. That's me. That's definitely where I'm trying to get to. But I need to understand it's not always going to work out as planned. And I need to get better at embracing those kind of things when they happen, and definitely getting better at them. So anyways, a little short episode, want to get that to you. So hope everyone's out there doing good, had a good 4th, okay, and a good rest of the day. And yeah, let's make it happen. And if it doesn't go your way like you want to, calm down, relax, detach, assess the situation. How can you learn from it, get better from it, and let's move forward. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll catch you on the next one.